Hello, you're watching New Vision TV News. I am Ruthi Naseje. Now, 26-year-old physically handicapped Rita Kiconco is seeking financial help to continue with her studies. Kiconco, who does not know her father, was under the care of her grandfather, who paid her school fees till Senior 6. However, after Senior 6, her grandfather passed on, leaving her with no benefactor to pay her tuition. We have her story. There's nothing that beats the love of grandparents, for they see a new generation that will uphold their legacy. This explains why Rita Kiconco was not abandoned by her grandfather, who raised her since she was a baby in Kabale district. At 26 years old, Kiconco does not know who her father is, and according to her grandfather, the late Joseph Tuhungwa, she was abandoned by her mother when she was a few months old.
I was living with my grandparents, so it's like my granddad I called dad and my grandmother that I called mom. So when I grew up staying with my grandparents. They took care of me. My grandparents, for my dad, like I don't have it, so it's my granddad that I called dad. But for my mother I have, maybe she just neglected me.
Her troubled childhood is the reason she covers her head with a veil. At just 5 months old, Kiconco was burnt in the face. Part of her head was also burnt, and for the right hand, she was left with this.
At 5 months, I faced my fate. So when I was 20, my granddad told me I got burnt when I was 5 months old. I got burnt my head and the right arm. I show you. Okay.
Frank, I need the process. Let's take your hair back.
Okay.
At just 5 months, these scars would have mended if she really got burnt. But this could have been as a result of something that, even after asking several questions of what really happened, Kiconco did not get the answers.
They have never told me anything about my getting burnt. I don't know anything. I don't know anything how I got burnt. Just I know I got burnt, but they've never told me how I got burnt.
Okay. A happy child, she says she was, and there was no point in her life she ever felt discriminated till 2013 after completing her Senior 6 examinations. In the same year, her grandfather, Joseph Tuhungwa, died. Since then, Kiconco has been living with her aunt in Uganda off Gayaza Road. This, however, did not guarantee that she will continue with her studies. For the past 5 years, Kiconco has been looking for a source of income to pay her tuition. But it has been tough. The scars on her body have been a great hindrance to acquiring any job that she came across.
Life for me since Senior 6 has been hard because I've tried to look for jobs. I've failed because whenever I try to look for jobs, they tell me I'm not gonna manage because of my hand. Like they feel I can't manage. They feel that my hand can't carry. Yeah. So life has been hard.
Where did you try looking for a job and they told you can't manage?
I've tried looking in restaurants, in so many places. In clinic, there is some number I got from newspapers, like it was for some guy who is a job agent. So he could send me to some places for jobs. So when I reached there, they told me I'm not gonna manage.
This constant reminder has greatly affected Kiconco. This is the reason she decided to cover the scars when in public.
When, like in 2015 there, like when I went looking for jobs, and like I felt discriminated. Yeah, because I even these people were going in Arab countries to work. I went like in 5 companies that they are saying they can't take me. So I felt, I started hating myself. I used to walk normally like this, so I even started hiding my arm.
She has a dream to be a professional teacher. if only she had the funds. The 26-year-old would be a practicing educationist. That is why she's seeking for funds from you.
I finished senior 6, but I tried to get funds to take me to the university. But I would like to do a course of early childhood development, a course of teaching, majoring in nursery teaching.
Now to help Rita Kiconco, contact us on +256 787 625 469. I am Ruthie Naseje reporting for New Vision TV. There is nothing that gives pride if you have a giving hand. Let's move on to other stories making headlines today. President Yoweri Museveni has said he is firmly behind the Makerere administration's efforts to restore discipline to Uganda's oldest institution of higher learning. Museveni was responding to questions from journalists about the conflict between Makerere administration and the staff shortly after he launched the 6th phase of the Presidential Investors Roundtable at State House Entebbe yesterday. And in our sports news, there is an undeniable sense of urgency on the Lady Cricket Crane side to fill the void left behind by seasoned stars Mary Nalule Prikonachitende and Saidat Kemigisha. The duo disappointed in the fall of last year during the Women's Global T20 qualifier in Netherlands, having featured heavily for the national team by winning the Africa T20 qualifier 2017 in Namibia. The two will surely be missed. Nonetheless, Uganda has a competitive advantage in their classification as defending champions, with this year's Africa qualifier to be held in Zimbabwe. Gertrude Chandiru, the reigning Africa MVP, should be a threat down the Harare as the hosts seek to banish those painful memories from the loss of Uganda in the 2017 final. A team of 40 local cricketers have been summoned for training under the tutelage of Michael Ndiko and Habibu Mugarura at Lugogo and Jinja.
Harvest Money Expo 2019, the biggest agribusiness event in Uganda, is here again. Come and meet both local and international farmers, farming experts, and farming service providers. Also check out the latest technology in machinery, animal feeds, irrigation, animal care, manure production, and so much more from 15th to 17th February 2019 at Nambole Stadium. Entrance is only 10,000 shillings and 10,000 shillings for training by farming experts. To book a stall, call 0752 007 564 or 0784 584 846. Harvest Money Expo 2019, farming as a business.
You're still watching New Vision TV News, and in our Daily Pile of Africa series, we look at Chibibi Forest. Now, Chibibi Forest is one of Uganda's most green forests located in Chabadaza in PG district. This forest is separated by a highway on both sides and next to a big swamp, also known as Chibibi Swamp. Just like many forests in Uganda, Chibibi is a habitat to many endangered species. Let's take a look. In Impiji district is where you will find Chibibi Forest. This forest is covered with tall trees. Just like Mabura Forest along Jinja Road, Chibibi is separated by a highway in Chabadaza. Birds, wild animals, and more endangered species find shelter in this forest. The trees are so tall to accommodate animals like monkeys, geckos, and even snakes. Some activities to engage in while here: hiking, sightseeing, sunbathing, camping, to mention but a few. Interesting enough is a big swamp that lies just next to this forest. It is also called Chibibi Forest. Now, for more Pearl of Africa stories, visit our website, which is www.newvision.co.ug. Our newspaper, The Sunday Vision, is also another home of adventures, so grab your copy every Sunday for Pearl of Africa stories. And that's all I had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more news updates and other programs here on New Vision TV by visiting our website, which is www.newvision.co.ug/video. Follow us on social media. Facebook is The New Vision, Twitter is @NewVisionWire, Instagram is @NewVisionWire, and our YouTube channel is New Vision TV. Catch up with me on my Twitter handle. I am Rothy Naseje. And I have to remind you the Harvest Money Expo is on this year. It will start on the 15th and end on 17th February at Nambola Stadium. Entrance fees just 10,000 shillings. And those who would love to attend training sessions, each will be 10,000 shillings. This year's theme is farming as a business. So let's meet at Nambola next week and get the best in agriculture. Thank you for watching. See you next week.